going to talk about another book. This book is also a Shotona Havig book. It's also a Christmas book. I guess I just can't quit Shotona Havig books, and I can't quit Christmas books. Here's another one. This one is also set in a castle. Hilarious. It is hilarious. It is, Shotona is known for her humor, okay? I think, from what I gather, in real life, she's more introverted, a little bit more serious, you know, and, but yet, she really enjoys humor. And, sister, they left you because you was naughty. Come on, sister, go this way. Go, sister, go that way. Go that way. Because they're over there, okay? Good girl. She was naughty too. She was where I told her not to be. In Stone Cold, we meet an agent, a retired agent. If you've read the Agency Files, then you'll know, but this is an agent from her Agency Files series. But we don't really start there. Where we really start is with a woman who feels threatened, and she has reason to feel threatened, and so she's on the run, hiding. She ends up in this castle, another castle, and I kept thinking at the beginning, this can't be a real castle. Like, there's gotta be some kind of entertainment. Nope, it's a home. It's a real castle. Somebody's living in a castle, and we have this agent who is retired. He's at home because he's been injured, but all of his spidey senses are still intact. And so the story of how she tries, she's hilarious. Oh, she's the funniest character I've ever seen. The way that she goes about trying to protect herself, and then the way that his spidey senses help him to figure out who it is that's there, and the way that this whole thing plays out in the end, you'll never expect it. Yeah, you might expect it, but you know what? Even if you do, it's so fun. It is so much fun. If you want to laugh a lot, even in a suspense book, and there's some suspense, but you know what? There's a lot more humor, and then there's a really beautiful Christmas story in the end. A beautiful Christmas story in the end. It's just, I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed it so much. It was one of the Christmas stories I just really needed this fall. I've started Christmas books already, and this was what I just really, really needed. So, another Christmas story for the win. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link to Krista Del Sorbo's narration of that book. I'm going to go ahead and put a link to it in over my, what do you call it, the community posts. I really don't know, something like that. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I would so suggest that you, well, if you have not subscribed to Krista, subscribe. She has so many great books narrated there. She works very hard for that channel, and so she really needs and deserves the support. You know, we want to support that. So subscribe. If you listen to something that she's got there, like, comment, do the things that will help her channel. But then I also really suggest you can get many of Shatona Havig's books over on Audible. You can get them on Kindle. You can buy paper copies of them. You can read them on Kindle Unlimited. And all of those are things that support Shatona. And so I suggest also doing that, because authors work hard for their works, and the support of those authors is really important too. So I am delighted, and Shatona has so many great stories. So I really suggest going and checking out her stuff, supporting her work, supporting Krista's work, narrating it. I mean, it's a hoot. It's so great. And they're stories that people might think, like right now I'm listening to another one, which I'll talk about later, but I think I've posted a link to the playlist for this other one. And it's an older one, but there's just no way that you can. It's a timeless story. It's a timeless story, and so it's one that that's the beauty of narrating, but it's also the beauty of a really well written, heartfelt story. That's why books are so amazing and fascinating. So give it a listen, like it, support it, buy the books, paper copies. I'm in the process of buying all the paper copies of these books and then I'm also supporting the channel, and then I'm also supporting through Kindle and so forth. I just want to support good authors and good narrators, and Krista's a great narrator, and Shatona's a great author. So anyway, Stone Cold, I highly suggest it. It's just a great book.